In 2008, a janitor named Ronald Red died and left $8 million to charity. He earned minimum wage his entire life. Here is how he did it. Ronald Red did not win the lottery. He did not inherit money. He followed 10 specific rules for decades, and they worked without exception. These are not complicated rules. They are not secret. The problem is almost nobody actually follows them, and that gap is why most people stay broke. I am going to walk through all 10 today. Take one. Apply it this week. That is the only instruction. Ready? Let us follow the money. Rule 1. Pay yourself first. Before rent, before groceries, before everything else. A fixed amount goes to savings the moment your paycheck arrives. Start with 10%. If that feels impossible, start with 1%. The habit matters more than the amount. The amount grows. The habit stays forever. Rule 2. Always spend less than you earn. Simple. But 74% of Americans earning six figures still violate this rule every single month. The gap between what you earn and what you spend is your wealth-building engine. Widen that gap by earning more, spending less, or both, and everything accelerates. Rule 3. Build a 3-month emergency fund before you invest a single dollar. Without it, any investment can be wiped out by one bad month. Keep your emergency fund in a high-yield savings account, not your checking account, not under your mattress, somewhere accessible but not too easy to touch. Rule 4. Avoid bad debt like it is a disease. Credit cards at 24% interest, car loans, buy now, pay later. All of them are wealth destroyers in disguise. Good debt builds assets. A mortgage on a rental property, a business loan with a clear return. Bad debt buys things that lose value the second you own them. Rule 5. Start investing as early as humanly possible. Not when you feel ready, not when the market looks right. Now. Time is the only ingredient you cannot buy back. Here is the number that changes everything. $5,000 invested at age 25 becomes $217,000 by age 65 at 10% return. The same $5,000 invested at age 35 becomes only $83,000. Rule 6. Never try to time the market. Even professional fund managers with billion-dollar research teams fail at this consistently. You will not beat them. Time in the market always beats timing the market. Invest a fixed amount every month regardless of what the market is doing. This is called dollar cost averaging. It works. Rule 7. Protect your income like it is your most valuable asset because it is. Your income is the engine of every other financial goal you have. How to protect income. Build skills constantly. Become harder to replace. Have an emergency fund. Never rely on one employer and insure yourself against disability. Rule 8. Let compound interest work for you, not against you. It is the eighth wonder of the world. Einstein apparently said that, and he was right. $100 a month invested for 40 years at 10% becomes $637,000. You contributed $48,000 of your own money. The other $589,000 was compound interest, free money, over time. Rule 9. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Diversification is not just a strategy, it is the only free lunch in investing. Spread risk, protect returns. Practical diversification for beginners. Index funds already diversify for you across hundreds of companies. One fund, one purchase. Instantly spread across the whole market. Rule 10. Think in decades, not days. The biggest financial mistakes happen when people make long-term decisions based on short-term emotions. Fear sells, patience builds. When the market drops 30%, most people panic and sell. The wealthy see a 30% discount and buy more. Same event, completely opposite outcomes. That is the mindset. Long-term thinking also means protecting your future self. Future you needs a retirement fund. Future you needs no debt. Future you is counting on decisions you make today. You may have noticed something connecting all 10 rules. They are all about one thing, delaying gratification in the short term to build freedom in the long term. Every rule is a choice. Spend now or invest now. Panic or hold. Want income or many. Follow the crowd or follow the rules. That choice compounds over decades. Ronald Reed, the janitor, followed these rules for 67 years. Not perfectly, not all at once, but consistently. And consistency turned a modest wage into $8 million. You do not need a high income. You do not need a perfect start. You need 10 rules applied consistently over time. That is it. That is literally the whole game. The people applying these rules right now are not smarter than you. They are not luckier. They simply started and kept going. That is the entire advantage. Here is your action step. Pick one rule from today. Write it down right now. Not tomorrow. Not after this video. This moment. One rule. Write it down. Rule 1 works for everyone starting today. Automate any amount, even $10, into a separate savings account this week. That act alone starts rewiring your financial identity. Rule 5 works for everyone this week too. Open a free brokerage account. Buy one share of an S&P 500 index fund. You are now an investor. That is all it takes. These 10 rules have one thing in common. They all get easier with time. The first month is the hardest. Month 12 is automatic. Year 5 is effortless. The version of you that follows these rules for 10 years is unrecognizable from the version of you sitting here today. That transformation is always available. Always. 10 rules. One action step. This week. That is everything Goldman Invest stands for. Simple, practical, no excuses. Follow the money and it will follow you back. Subscribe to Goldman Invests. Next video, shocking money stats of the average person, the numbers that will make you rethink everything. Follow the money. See you there.